Netflix changing the way it does business on the same day the streaming service gets some potentially costly news about account sharing. Julia Boorstin is in Los Angeles with both stories. Hi, Julia.
Hey, Mike. Well, Netflix says it's testing personalized promos that are skippable. Now, after CEO Reed Hastings said in the past that Netflix would not run traditional ads, the company tells us that it's running promos between episodes as one of hundreds of tests that the company does every year, saying, quote, "We are testing whether surfacing recommendations between episodes helps members discover stories they will enjoy faster." Now, some subscribers did complain on Twitter, and a Reddit thread popped up with nearly 700 comments about these ads between the episodes. Now, in another headache for Netflix, along with rivals Amazon Prime Video and Hulu, subscribers sharing accounts. Research firm Magid tells CNBC that an estimated 35% of millennials have accessed streaming services through sharing passwords. That's compared to 19% of Gen X subscribers and 13% of baby boomers. Now, perhaps the biggest issue is the fact that younger users could get used to accessing the services for free. Never mind the hundreds of millions of dollars of potential revenue that could be lost. Now, back in 2016, Reed Hastings said password sharing wasn't a problem, but we'll have to see if Netflix and its rivals start instituting stricter rules about, say, the number of streams or devices that people can access at once. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, Julie, it's interesting because I can recall at certain times on Wall Street, part of the bull case for Netflix was, well, if they ever really decided to crack down on password sharing, maybe they even can add, some price increases on top of it, and even the existing user base could get them more revenue. So I guess you can kind of view that from a couple of different angles, really.
Yes, I think the real question, though, is when this becomes a big problem in terms of the next generation of users. And I think the reason why the 35% of millennials is such a striking number is the question is, when they grow up, will they age out of that? Will they be willing to pay for their own account? Or will they just sort of think of Netflix as something that they should get for free? Only 1 out of every 4 people should have to pay for it. So the question is whether devalues the concept of the service. But it seems like Netflix will probably figure out a way to tap into that next generation.